Welcome to day number 12 of your acceleration training. Today we're going to finish up this conversation about the code. Real, raw, relevant, we've talked about. Now it's time for results. And not just results, but ruthless results. Because I'm going to show you that the reasons that you don't have what you want out of life is because of you haven't focused on the results that you want. Now, when I was training to be part of the SWAT team, I had to go through a series of tests. Now, these tests were not percentage tests. They were pass or fail tests. The first one was a physical test where we had to put on a weighted vest, we had to do some pull-ups, we had to do some running, we had to do an obstacle course, we had to drag a dummy, and then we had to climb a set number of stairs to the top, right? And it was pass or fail. Either you made it in the time limit or you didn't. Then we went to the range. And at the range, we had to do 3 different handgun tests. And the handgun tests were very simple. From different distances, it was either 1 target or 2 target. It was 2 to the body, 1 to the head, 2 to the head, 2 to the body. And we had to go through this series based off of the instructions that we got. And I'll tell you, there were many people who started the test. Half of them didn't make it through the physical. The other half went to the shooting portion of the test, and then 3/4 of them didn't make it. In fact, every cycle or every year that they would test to add people to the SWAT team, it was usually only 2 to 3, maybe 4 people who made it through. And it had nothing to do with their desire. It had nothing to do with their ability to be clear on what they wanted and have feelings that were associated with that. They had relevant activity and actions. They just didn't have what? They didn't have the final piece, which was the results. See, the truth is, just like with the SWAT test, you can have reasons or you can have results, but you can't have both. We had one gentleman who said that he was injured and tried to make his way past the physical portion into the shooting portion and said, oh, I didn't make it because of time, because of this particular thing. But the rules were what the rules were, and he couldn't do that, regardless of how he felt about it, regardless of how he tried to skew the results. See, it's the same thing in your life. You can have reasons or you can have results, but you can't have both. See, your reasons will never produce results for you in your life. And so think about this if you have employees, right? You give them a specific task and either they do or they don't do it. And if they don't do it, what do they come to you with? The facts? Nope, I just didn't get it done. Or is it a reason? Is it an excuse? Is it something that happened? Oh, my dog ate my homework. Oh, the weather. Oh, I have an eye appointment. Oh, this, oh, that. Is it a reason or is it the result that they're focused on? See, just like with a weapon, having the right weapon, the right ammunition, the right target all matter, but they're all irrelevant if you don't hit the target, which was the same thing that happened during the SWAT test. If you couldn't hit the target, you weren't going to progress to the next phase. It just wasn't going to happen because you didn't hit the target. So think about this. You can't use your reasons as excuses. Either you did or you didn't. Either you promised your son that you were going to come home so you could watch his baseball game and you did or you didn't. He doesn't care about the reason. Oh, well, I had to finish this job. Oh, well, I had to collect this paycheck. Oh, well, I had this meeting. He doesn't care. Either you did or you didn't. You said that you're going to stick to a diet. Cool. You either ate that piece of cake or you didn't. Nobody cares about your excuses. You either did or you didn't, right? You either said you're going to get the bids out by 11 p.m. last night or you didn't, right? You did it or you didn't do it. And this is the same thing in every aspect of our life as we become conditioned to have excuses or reasons why we don't do things versus being focused on the results. So today's assignment goes along the same path. There's a form or a link to a form down below. You're going to fill out that form and then you're going to post a 2-minute video sharing your results to those questions. All right, you know what time it is. It's time to get after it. 3, 2, 1, off you go.